Hi everyone and welcome to Cooking in Manhattan. Today I am going to prepare a delicious asparagus risotto with goat cheese. Let's take a look at the ingredients. I have 1 cup of arborio rice. It's a rice that has a very tiny grain, but it retains its shape even when it's cooked al dente. Then we have 4 cups of vegetable broth. You can select the chicken broth if you prefer that. And then we have the aromatics. I have some shallots, half a cup of shallots that I have chopped already. Obviously I have Parmigiano cheese because you know how much I like it. I have extra virgin olive oil, goat cheese. I got the natural one that doesn't have any flavoring to it. It's just the goat cheese without any herbs. And then I have a nice bunch of asparagus. I am going to chop them so that the stems are actually tiny and the top it's a little bit thicker. And we're gonna cook it in 2 different times because the initial part of the cooking process we are going to cook the stems, and then the nicest and most tender part is going to be cooked last. Over medium heat, I am going to put a couple of tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil in the pan, and I am going to start sauteing the shallots. While these shallots get nice and soft, I will teach you the first trick for a perfect risotto. You have to always add to the pan some warm liquid. So I am going to take the vegetable broth and keep it in a pan, in a pot that is next to the pan that I'm using, so that I can keep adding warm liquid to the pot all the time. After a couple of minutes, when the onion is cooking already, we are going to add the asparagus. You remember I mentioned that I would cut them a little bit thinner, so this is the size that I cut them, and then the tops, the flour of the asparagus, because the asparagus is into the flour, is going to be cooked last because it's the softest part, so we don't want that to get too mushy. So here it is. We're going to saute for a couple of minutes, add a little bit of salt, and then we will add the rice. After a couple of minutes, we are going to toast the rice in the pan until it becomes translucent together with the other ingredients. And then we will start adding the liquids. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes when the real risotto process is going to start. And now the real secret to risotto making will be revealed. We have to add the warm liquid. It's a little noisy the first time, and it gives you a nice facial with all the vapor. But the real secret to risotto is to always add hot liquid and to keep stirring. The day you make risotto, don't go to the gym, because you really will have to stir so much that your right or your left arm are going to be particularly muscular at the end.
Keep going.
8 minutes have passed since we started the risotto process, and now I'm adding the tops of the asparagus. So they are going to have plenty of time to cook, but they are not going to be overcooked at the end of the process. And now, back to stirring. Look how beautiful and creamy our risotto is. It took a little bit of stirring, but see, it's delicious and creamy. And now we're adding a little bit of goat cheese. It's more or less 2 tablespoons of goat cheese. And we are gonna let it melt. And then a lot of Parmigiano, because you know it's my favorite thing. Now we're adding the Parmigiano. Ah, this is gonna be so good. I promise you, you will never have a creamier risotto than this one, because risotto is just so delicious and creamy, and with my technique, it's going to come out perfect every time you make it. We're ready. This is my favorite part, when I get to try my risotto. So Let's try a little bit. It's good and creamy, and it has the sharp flavor of the goat cheese and the sweet flavor of this amazing asparagus. It's fantastic. You have to try it. I'll see you again on the next Cooking in Manhattan, and don't forget to tune in every Sunday starting June 6th on the Food Network, because I am one of the finalists on the next Food Network Star Season 6. Ciao!